Hey, back with a grocery haul. Had Walmart deliver. I'm short on time, trying to save time wherever I can. I think the total was $272 and change before like tax and tip and all of that. But I will be popping up individual prices so you guys can see. I did get quite a few non-food items, so it definitely wouldn't have been that high. Like just the groceries were not, $272. This is not a whole lot. We basically had quite a few things for meals on hand the past week. I didn't buy a ton of groceries last week, and I knew on what we were doing, the way our week was set out, that we were gonna be eating out a little bit more than normal, which we did. So I spent under 100, I even feel like it was under 60 on groceries, just kind of getting what we ran out of and what we use all the time, like milk and some produce and things like that. So this is more of a stock up haul, but we still have plenty of dinner items. So this is just like everything in between and a few extras that we like to have on hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get right into it. We'll come over here, definitely out of, I think we have 4 oranges and that's it. We don't have any other produce. So I got all of our favorites as far as fruit, and then some veggies as well. But I got a bag of the Cosmic Crisp apples. Everybody's been eating these lately. And then all of the berries here. So we got a package of strawberries, and of course, I'm glad that they got all Driscoll's. Sometimes my shoppers at Walmart don't pick the Driscoll's brand, and I always forget to leave that as a note. So I'm really glad that when I was unbagging everything, I saw that everything was Driscoll's, because Driscoll's definitely makes some good fruit. So we got a package of strawberries, a package of blackberries, and I just got the biggest ones except for the strawberries. I'll have to just get one of the strawberries. So this is a 16 ounce. We got a 12 ounce of the blackberries. And then the blueberries, I got an 18 ounce, again, Driscoll's. And then raspberries are my favorite here lately, and blackberries actually. It really depends. Sometimes blackberries can be a little tart, but blackberries and raspberries are definitely my go-to. So I got 12 ounces of the raspberries, a bunch of bananas. Like to add this when I have cereal, the protein cinnamon Cheerios, so good if you add a banana in there. And then Pearl has been loving the mangoes, so I got 2 mangoes for her. And then I got a bag of avocados. The girls and Mark love avocados, so I always have to have those on hand. And then Rose has been munching on cherub tomatoes here lately, so I made sure to get these. And there's like hardly any in here because of how big they are. They are massive. So that's gonna be gone in like 2 days for sure. I'm gonna be eating quite a few eggs this week. So I got 2 packages, 2 12 count of the organic free range eggs. We are out of peanut butter. So I got this Crazy Richards 100% peanuts. It's the only ingredient in here. Natural creamy peanut butter. A gallon of milk. We go through that about a week, the 2%. I do have, I was gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. I went to Target the other day and I grabbed 3 things. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. But I got a different kind of creamer, but I also got this one. I like to mix it up every now and then. So this is the Chobani coffee creamer and the sweet cream, and it is 0 sugar. It's definitely my favorite. All right, coming back down here, I grabbed these just to keep in the freezer. I could have sworn, I don't know if they changed the package or not. They must have, because this looks completely different. I'm hoping it's the same amount of protein and everything. If not, it's not the end of the world. But I just added this to cart when you're checking out, and it's like, hey, would you like to add any of, the other things that you typically order? So I just added 2 of these, but they definitely changed up the package, because it used to say like protein kick or something like that on it. And it just says lean cuisine, signature Vermont white cheddar mac and cheese. Does have the protein here and the calories. Again, I just picked up 2 of them. So I really love this, and I add chicken to mine most of the time. Super delicious, higher protein, easy peasy lunch just to have on hand. I got 2 packages of the 85% lean, 15% fat, grass-fed ground beef for a couple different recipes this week. One dinner I am making, and my husband Mark is gonna be so excited. I haven't even told him yet, but we're having cheeseburger soup, which is one of his favorite recipes. So I am going to be making that. Needed some ground beef for that, and then I just picked up another one to throw in the freezer, so we have it. We are out of shredded cheese, and the kids like to use this. Sometimes when I'm making scrambled eggs, I'll add a little cheese and salsa, so I just like to have this on hand. I got an 8-ounce bag of the Fiesta blend, and then I've been craving some popcorn lately, and the only bags we have are like the huge family size bags that are like covered in butter. And I don't really feel like trying to fit that into my macros right now. So I got that's still butter, but the 100 calorie snack size packs. That'll be great just when I am feeling snackish and loving the popcorn. So grab that. For the cheeseburger soup, I needed some chicken broth. So I got the reduced sodium chicken broth. Getting into some non-food items here. Running low on toilet paper. So I grabbed the 12 pack of the Charmin Ultra Soft. Cat litter. I feel like this was left on the list because I think I picked this up last week, but it was still on our list. We have a skylight calendar and the kids can add things to it, and maybe I just didn't check it off, or maybe they're low and they needed some more. So who knows, but we either have a lot of cat litter now or we needed it. So got that. Yogurt, this is another thing that I don't eat every single day, but I just love to have on hand when I need to up my protein a little bit. So I got 3 different flavors and 2 of each because my husband Mark likes the protein yogurt as well. This one is going to be a different price because it's a little bit bigger, but this is the 25 grams of protein by ratio strawberry cheesecake, and then these ones are called ratio trio, so they have 15 grams in them, but I got 2 of the black cherry and 2 of the coconut. The coconut is my favorite. It's like so creamy. I really like it. So grab that. 2 different breads. I got the just classic white sandwich bread for Bryce. He loves making himself some sandwiches, so I grabbed that. And then another craving of mine that I've had lately is peanut butter and jelly. I don't know what. Peanut butter and jelly and popcorn, it's just been on my mind lately. So I went ahead and grabbed this thin sliced white bread done right. That way I can enjoy just a little better of a PB&J. I might have Bryce try this bread too and see if he likes it. And that way I can just start getting that for him as well. Coming over here, we are completely out of mac and cheese. We are out of ramen also, but I feel I didn't want to get both this trip. I'll get some ramen next week. So all the kids like mac and cheese, and when the kids have friends over, this is like a go-to for them. They all have mac and cheese. So sometimes, depending on like if it's a weekend or not, we'll go through 3 boxes in one day if there's a ton of kids here, you know? So I grabbed 5 boxes of the Kraft mac and cheese in the spirals. All right, behind the mac and cheese, I have the cat's wet food. We get the Sheba cuts. They love these. Perfect for all 3 of the cats. Then on top of that, I got a 6-pack of the vitamin water. This was the only thing that they substituted me in. I asked for the kiwi strawberry, which Bryce loves strawberry drinks, and they only had the dragon fruit one, which I don't think he's a huge fan of, but I'll give him the option. The girls drink this too, so I'll just let them know. If you don't want it, I'll run into HEB next week and get some different variations of the vitamin waters. All right, sorry, my girls just came in, so I was slightly distracted. Another non-food item, you guys, I got these off of Amazon because everybody is swearing by them. If you have a lot of flies in your house, even a few gnats, this thing works amazing. I have used it for a couple weeks now, and I just replaced it for another one. I probably should have replaced it sooner because the amount of bugs on that thing were disgusting, and it was gnats and flies, and we haven't really seen them around the house except for the last couple days, and that's where I was like, okay, this is full. I need to put a new one in. So I immediately grabbed a refill. So I always have these, but I have 2 of them in my house, and I no longer see a ton of flies or gnats, which is really, really nice. So I went ahead and grabbed another pack. There's 4 cartridges in here. I guess it doesn't like matter how often, you just replace it whenever you want. So I'm gonna have to do a better job of looking at it when it's full and replace it, but works like a charm, love it. So glad that everybody's been raving about that and made me buy one. All right, the Oikos 000 yogurt, I'm gonna be prepping some overnight oats. So I needed some yogurt for that. Back to Bryce and his sandwiches. Turkey is his favorite, so I got the family pack of the Deli Fresh Oscar Mayer oven roasted turkey breast for him. Also for the cheeseburger soup, I needed some less fat cream cheese, so I just went ahead and got the Great Value one. I'm missing something. I'm missing the Velveeta. No, I need that for tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go to the store in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask for a refund on that too because it did not say that it was substituted or that they didn't have it or anything. And I know that was like the first thing I put in my cart. So I am missing one item. I'll have to double check on that and ask for a refund. Walmart's great about giving you a refund, but that is a bummer because now I have to go into the store for that. All right, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe I'll check my macros and see if I can do a little Starbucks run. We'll see. Bagel bites, I haven't picked up any like easy snacky food for the kids in several weeks. So this was also recommended to me and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. And the second the girls just came home, like I said, Rose was like, ooh, can we have that for dinner? And I'm like, no, dinner's already in the oven. So I'm sure she's gonna be bugging me until I make those for her, maybe tomorrow as an after school snack. But got the bagel bites. It's been a hot minute since I've gotten pizza rolls or bagel bites. Some more produce. I got a bag of the cut and peeled baby carrots. This is like an extra little treat for the dogs. They get this a couple times a day. And then the mini cucumbers, of course, the girls love snacking. Pearl, I think, is the main one that loves snacking on the mini cucumber. So grabbed a bag of those for her. All right, this is something new. I have not picked this up before. We do use a different kind. It's like a hockey puck in our tank. I think it's by Soft Scrub also, and it just makes the toilet smell so good, especially like the guest toilet and the kids' bathroom upstairs. Having 3 almost teenagers use that bathroom, plus when, you know, their friends are over, it gets pretty gross, and these work great. These look a little different, but it's the only one that I saw online. So it does say safe for septic tanks, toilet components, cleans and freshens with every flush. These are the Duo cubes. So hopefully they work just as well as the little pucks that we have been using. We are running low on AA batteries, and I use AA batteries in my Swiffer mop and my whisk for my coffee. So I went ahead and grabbed some more of those, also like in the kids' gaming controllers and stuff like that. Paper plates we have actually been out of for a couple days, so definitely needed those. We love using these just for convenience, but 150 plates. I went ahead and just got the great value. These are the 10-inch plates. Then some more non-food items over here. I've been doing so much cleaning lately that I finally have gone through all of the cleaning products that I've had on hand since, I mean, like, I haven't purchased a multi-surface spray in over a year. Like, I had so many bottles and we are down to like the last little bit. So I'm like, yay, more. I tried to get the new season one. So maybe since I need Velveeta, I'll go to Target. There's a Starbucks in there. I'm gonna treat myself tomorrow. And then I'll see if they have the like pumpkin one and smell it in store and see if I like it. But that's what I wanted to clean with, but Walmart said that what had to ship to me and it would take like a week, and I was like, no thanks. So I just went ahead and got the lavender. So I went ahead and grabbed that because I know we're gonna run out soon, and if I find the autumn one, whatever that scent is, that'll be great. I'll use that one now, and then I'll just switch to that one later on. It'll be nice to have a little backup. All right, we are running low on our laundry beads. Some of this stuff I typically pick up at Sam's, but I'm not going to Sam's for, you know, a week or two. So I just got it at Walmart, but the Downy Unstoppable and the Fresh is my favorite. I love the just nice clean scent it gives all my laundry. And then we are running low on paper towels. So I just went ahead and got 2 packs of 2. So we've got 4 total. Got the Sparkle brand, and that is it for everything minus the Velveeta. I'm missing that. I'll get that refund, pick it up tomorrow at Target. It'll probably be a little bit more expensive because Target is a little bit more expensive, but anyway, that's everything that I got delivered from Walmart. All right, here's my little Target haul, and of course, I couldn't just get Velveeta, but I did pretty well. I got 2 dog toys also. They were a percentage off. So the dogs already have those. So I don't have those to share with you guys, but I immediately opened them up and gave them to the dogs. But I also did not go to Starbucks. I was like, you know what? I cannot go to Starbucks. So I did not, but I don't remember what the total was because, well, I don't know what the whole total is because I got these 3 things a couple days ago. I just wanted to share them with you, but I will pop up the prices so you guys can see what everything costs. So a few days ago, I can't remember why we were in Target. We ran in for something non-food, and of course, these are like on the end aisle, and Rose got something cold. She wanted something cold, and she was like, Mom, they have a whole bunch of Harry Potter stuff over here, and I saw this. So anyway, I was completely out of Bear Bells. So when I saw these, I picked them up. This one I've had before, the cookies and caramel. It's a 4-pack, and I've actually already eaten one out of each of these. And then I've never seen the pumpkin spice before, so I had to pick that up. It was very strong. So I feel like I would get tired of these pretty quickly because it's a very strong pumpkin spice flavor, but it's really nice to have, you know, on those days where you're just like, ooh, I want something pumpkin spice. I enjoyed it. I'm just saying, like, the flavor is very, very strong. So with that, I got both of those. And then of course I got the cauldron cake of the Harry Potter toffee flavored Coffee Mate creamer. I was looking to see if they had a 0 sugar one because they also have like a minty flavor one. I'm just not a huge fan of mint flavor in my drinks. So I never get like a mint coffee bean or a mint coffee creamer. But they have 0 sugar in all the mint ones. It's the other flavors that they hardly ever make 0 sugar for. I don't know, tell me why, I don't know. But that's fine, it's not horrible. It's only 30 calories, so I went ahead and grabbed that. I haven't tried that yet. I'm looking forward to it. So I got these 3 things the other day, and then this is what I just got today because I needed the Velveeta. So I got the Velveeta. I was looking for a 16 ounce because that's all I need for the recipe, but all they had was 32 and they did not have the reduced fat. So I got the full, I mean, it says 50% less fat than cheddar cheese, but there's one that has like 2% milk, and I think there's one that says reduced fat. I can't remember, but this is the only one I could find. So I did grab that, and then Mark actually mentioned this the other day. He was like, hey, did you know that Oreos is doing a collab with Reese's? So I saw these, I went ahead and grabbed them. I'm sure he's gonna wanna try it, and then I'm sure all 3 of the kids are gonna dig into this right after school. So I grabbed that for them. And then speaking of the kids, these were on sale, I think like 2 for $8, which is nuts to me that 4, or maybe 2 for $6. I don't remember, I'll pop it up what it ended up being, but that's just crazy for a bag of chips, you know, and it's gonna be gone in like 2 days. So anyway, I just got 2 different kinds of Doritos. We don't have any chips in the house for them. So I got nacho cheese and the spicy sweet chili. I've been trying, they've been really good at eating fruit here lately. They're not huge fans of vegetables other than cucumbers. And really that's just the girls. Bryce doesn't like vegetables at all. But they've been really good at not snacking as much because right when they get home from school, they're ready for a meal. Because they get home late, you know, it's like dinner time. So I haven't really been picking up snacky things lately. So they're really gonna be excited. They're gonna be like, what happened, Mom? I got chips and cookies. So anyway, it's been a few weeks since we've had this kind of stuff in the house. So they're gonna be like, awesome. And then of course I was like, well, you know what? I might as well just get it all. So I got the chocolate milk, whole milk True Moo. Bryce really loves this stuff. So I got that for him. And then I did get the dogs. Like I said, I did get 2 dog toys, and as well as these little dog treats. So Boots and Barkley, oh, that's what it is. Because I'm a Red Card member, every month you get new perks, and you actually get to pick like a specific one from a handful of them. And for this month, I went ahead and picked the dog coupon. I think it was $10 off of a $10 purchase. And so, but it had to be Boots and Barkley, or Barkley, Boots and Barkley. So they've got 2 toys, and then I got these little treats and I got $10 off. So this is the limited edition jerky treats, chicken recipe with a pumpkin. So picked that up for them, and that is it. That's everything that I needed / wanted. Got some fun items to finish out this week as far as groceries. And of course at Walmart, I got a ton of non-groceries as well. We were running low. It was time to stock up on some stuff. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.